Rudio. Stay tuned. We got some nice stuff to talk about. Look at Evie. Guess what she's there for? You find out. Tune in.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor.
Welcome, mi gente, to another episode of it, Latino Ruido, Latin Noise. I'm your boy, Johnny Boricua Prince.
And this is your girl, Evie. How are you? How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up? Positive vibes first. Positive vibes for everybody. Happy Wednesday, hump day.
Yeah, so
Okay, what's up?
anyway, so what's going on? I hope you guys are having a great week so far. It's right now it's currently Mardi Gras, a Carnaval season. It's on its way. So this is why I got my little carnival beads and stuff like that. So
Yeah, let's see if we can throw some beads at her. See if she give us a show.
But let's start with the weather spotlight. What you got for us, Johnny? What you got for us?
It's warm.
Mr. Weatherman.
It's been warm for the past couple of days, and we had sunshine. Mañana's going to rain a little bit.
Right.
Then we're going to start going downhill again. Back to the winter. This is the transition into the spring, so it's got a... Mother Nature is like seriously bipolar.
Bipolar.
But you know, everybody's been complaining, oh my God, it's been so cold, been cold. We've had way colder winters and way snowier, and we've been cheated again this year.
I'm really not sure who's complaining. I haven't heard anybody complaining.
You got on Facebook, oh my God, it's so cold.
Really?
Oh my God, we got 3 inches of snow. No, I can't deal with the snow.
Well, it depends on the region where you live.
Mira,
It depends where you live.
we've been getting lucky for the past couple of years. So with my luck, when I move, when I'm no longer in New York, you guys are gonna get a big snowstorm, and I'm gonna be pissed off because I want to be here and experience it. Pero así la vida. So
Yeah, well, you're gonna be leaving soon, so
chili today, hot
you're gonna
tamale.
be fine down in the south. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but I want snowstorms. I don't want to just see it on the news.
Well, you know what? You're getting older. You get retired.
Hey,
so.
I'm not getting older, okay?
I'm
aging.
Older, you know.
I'm
They
aging.
They retire. But anyway, you know. So how was your weekend? What you did?
What did I do? I forgot. Yeah, I remember.
Oh boy! Okay.
I know I did something.
Well, listen, something very, very interesting. I went to see a good movie. It's called
Shirley, what's up, baby?
Hi, Shirley. First of all, happy birthday to Shirley.
Yes, happy birthday, Shirley. She's finally 21. She can drink legally now.
Wish everybody wish her a happy birthday, please.
I'll give you her address. You can go take her gifts.
Day to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Shirley. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for being a good supporter, for being a good friend, for being family, for being everything.
And for being ultra cute, too.
Yeah, so listen,
God.
anybody who's going to be down in the Bronx, we're going to be in the Bronx this Friday celebrating her birthday around the Castle Hill area. So, you know.
Anywhere in particular? Or are you going to be hanging out in the streets?
Well, we're not going to stay at the place because, you know, they don't sponsor the Latino.
All right, get in touch with Evie on her Facebook, TikTok, or look and say, and she'll tell you.
So stop by. It's around the Castle Hill area.
You're welcome, sweetie.
So
big hugs and kisses for you.
So come in, buy her a shot, everybody.
Don't shoot her. Buy her a shot of
it starts with a B and then an X with an X. The place.
Bronx?
Yeah, but where we at?
Bronx.
No, but where we at? In the
Bronx.
No, in the
Bronx.
No, we're gonna be in the Barrio BX around Castle Hill.
That's what you have to say.
So stop by, wish her. We're gonna cut her cake. We're gonna have great food. So, you know, to say happy birthday, spend some time. So buy her a shot.
And you could buy Evie a shot too.
No, not me.
Yes,
but it's her birthday. It's Shirley's birthday.
They're twins.
No,
you gotta buy one, you gotta get for the other. So
bring
money.
It's her birthday. We're gonna celebrate her birthday, and it's all about her. So, you know.
I heard when she gets drunk, she gets freaky.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my God, Johnny, you're horrible. No, she don't.
But I'm inquiring. You're her best friend.
No, we don't.
So was it like, oh, you were drinking when you told me that?
No.
I'm sorry. Never mind, Shirley.
No, I'm not. You know, he makes it seem like if I'm a drunk. I'm not.
No, relax. We're kidding.
No, we're not.
See, she laughed.
We just have a good time. That's all.
Oh, that's what you call it now?
Yes. We just have a
Listen,
good time.
Any day that you don't end up in the drunk tank is a good night.
Oh, hey, I don't know about that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Anytime
know
you don't
about
end
that.
up in the drunk tank,
I always
you're good.
say, look, listen, you want to hang out? Come and buy me a shot.
No, I didn't do anything this week. I went. I chaperoned a trip for my grandson yesterday.
Oh, so you did something. Why you say you
But it
didn't
wasn't
do
the weekend.
anything?
It wasn't the weekend. It was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And we went to the planetarium, and I hadn't been there in about 40 years. Listen, if you guys have not been to the planetarium in years or have never been, go. The thing is amazing. The music, the graphics, the narrate. Tom Hanks narrates it, and it was an excellent narration. You're gonna find out some things that'll blow your mind. And it was a short show for us because it was a lot of the schools, so it was only about a 15-minute show, but it's normally a 30-minute show and more. Listen, go. You will not be disappointed. I don't know how much it costs, but go. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be disappointed.
Well, I'm glad that you had a good
Yes,
time.
it was
It's
awesome.
always good. It was always good. I used to go on field trips with my son, and they always have those little locations that you go and take, and
Yeah.
it's always good. It's really refreshing.
But it's funny, when I
to go.
went, all they did was, when the first time that I went, all they did was the planets. The sun
Okay.
and whatever planets were in our solar
Right.
system. This thing went way beyond and explained so much. And it says, and you know how some people say, oh,
Right.
why were you doing all of this? It had nothing to do with us. It explains a lot of stuff of what we do and discover this day and age in science
Interesting.
and medical and
Now's
medicine
that
and stuff.
time with Johnny
Yes.
right now.
Hey,
Now's
listen,
that time with Johnny.
Listen, I was very, very
Look at the
impressed.
moon.
I loved it. I loved it.
Talking to the moon.
You gonna howl now? You gonna howl now?
Yes.
Okay, howl.
But anyway, when
Howl.
I saw an interesting movie this weekend. It's called Companion. And it was, at first I was like, what is going on? It looks kind of like one of those psycho thriller, kind of bougie. But actually, it was so good. And I want to give a shout out to Regal employee Chris, because he was the one who told us, you got to see this movie. So the movie is
What's
called
up, Chris?
Companion, and it's based on AI.
Okay.
In the future, you know how everybody is going through so much of not finding a companion, not being in a relationship, or feeling lonely. So guess what? AI is going to fill that need for you.
So
So
that's-
in the future, you could buy a robot, and it's based on whatever characteristic that you're looking for, you know, and it goes basically like how it connects with you or what your needs. So that companion, the AI, the robot, is gonna meet all your needs. You're gonna be like their shine, like their sun in their eyes. Everything
like-
is whatever you want.
So that's like an electronic blow-up doll now.
It's kind of, yeah, it's kind
That's
of
a
electronic blowout doll. Yeah, and then the thing is,
I don't think I want that.
no, and the thing is that you can actually have physical relationships with a robot. Yes, it was mind-boggling. Let me tell you,
Mind-boggling?
it was. And it's not about the just the being, you know, like
Intimate.
intimate and stuff like that.
Playing with the bolas.
But it's just how crazy it is, how AI and what is to come in the future.
It's scary sometimes.
So we don't need, it's like, I think that meeting somebody or getting to know each other and trying to build that friendship and that relationship, listen, people are not even going to go through that anymore. They're just going to go and order a robot. And, you know, I wanted, you know, hot,
I don't know.
blonde, whatever.
To
and
me, that's like
that we like the same things.
to me that's like the easy way
It's
out.
crazy.
If I'm gonna get an AI doll, I want yo quiero uno del barrio. I want a
Imagine
ghetto girl.
having
Give
a
me a
Latina.
projects girl. Give me a Latina
Latina.
from the projects.
When you gonna throw out the garbage?
Right? Exactly. I want her to fight with
What
me.
you want? I cook whatever you want. What you want?
I
Con
want her to-
beef?
I
¿Tú
want
quieres
her-
con beef con arroz?
I want her to fight back.
You know? Who knows?
I don't know.
Let's
I
fight.
mean,
Yo, that's toxic. Fight back.
no. You want. Listen, it was. I saw an episode of NCIS. It goes. One of the characters fell in love with one of the
Oh my God.
with one of the agents, and she goes, "But you guys are so incompatible. What makes you like?" Goes, "Yeah, we're so incompatible, but she fights back." You know.
You know, I
It's
think
like
that's a Latino thing.
No, he's not even Latino.
Yeah. Look, I used to.
white boy.
Let me tell you, I used to date this guy, right? That he, you know, I guess I was too good. I mean, you know, that he needed to go and date somebody that was toxic and fight back, and it was
He
just
went to
always
get-
they were always fighting. And the thing is that it goes back to like how you're race and stuff like that, or this narcissistic,
Narcissistic.
this tendency. And let me tell you, and he went back 1,000 times to this girl.
But you know what it was?
But you know what the thing is? He still comes back to over here.
He needs.
But you know,
see what it is?
he keeps knocking on the door. But
he needs his fix.
He ain't coming in.
He needs his toxic fix. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
You know what I mean? It's funny how people are the way they are.
But you know what's funny? When I was younger, we used to go.
Get yourself a toxic robot.
We used to go with my friends to the to Roseland or whatever club, and we would look at women and we go like this. What do you rate that? He goes, oh my God. That's a hangout.
Oh my God.
We go, how about her? That one you keep. That one, that girls like that you marry. And we're not even knowing them. Pero se le ve la cara. When you're at the club or anywhere, the eyes don't lie.
Right.
The eyes are the windows to the soul. The eyes don't lie. And if you look at if you study the certain body languages and certain physical movements or whatever, tell a lot about a person.
No, it does. And it's unfortunate, but that's how it is. I think that I will definitely touch up on that subject in a future show because it's so interesting.
Yes, it is.
But when I saw this movie, it brought up like all these things like, oh my God, you can build your own, you can order, and it's like a Build-A-Bear. You can order it's like Build-A-Bear. You build your robot to like the same things. To like the same things that you like, to just say yes and no, and I want her to be feisty. So instead of 20%, and the funny thing is that you can control them through your phone. It's like you download the app, download the app, and it's like, oh my God, I want her to be feisty and fight me and be like, and do the chicken on me. Just press like from 20% all the way to 100%.
But what if? But you ever watched the movie Weird Science?
Yes, I remember.
That's where it's from.
And look at that.
Where they get that from. Remember?
I know. And
they made the girl in the computer. But they made her with messed up knees.
But listen, honestly,
they made her with knocky knees.
When I think of Weird Science, I just think of, the big piece of pile of tutu.
Oh, when she turned Chet into a big old turd?
Yes.
With legs?
So that's all I remember. But
no, I don't.
It was it's called The Companion. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. And it makes you see like what's the future, what's happening in the future.
But you know something? I don't find that appealing. I want someone who I don't want to. No, but I wouldn't want to program a companion to feel a certain way. If you can make one that learns, then it's a different story. But one to program, I want her to be like this today and this like this tomorrow. You're being predictable.
Unfortunately,
I don't know what to expect. Give me a real woman.
Unfortunately, that's how people are. They're gonna turn into that.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. That's gonna make me happy. Yeah, because you're gonna mold it the way you want it. That gets boring.
Yeah, so I want a woman. Travel.
I want a woman that when I come home, I don't know what to expect once I open that door.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Johnny, you married. What the heck you want?
But if you look at it at a certain way, you don't want to come home knowing what you're coming home to.
Hola, bendición, ¿cómo está?
You don't want to come home to something that you know to expect.
Right.
You want. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
But if I recommend the movie. It's awesome. It's a great topic. I definitely gonna go into this topic because it just blew my mind just the way it and it's crazy.
Is it a new movie or?
It's a new movie. It's called Companion, and
where they showing it at?
It's shown everywhere. It's everywhere. And the girl that plays the robot, she's in that Prime TV show, Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets or something. It's like Lord of the Flies.
No, but
type
this movie's
of,
in the theaters or it's on?
It's in the theaters.
Oh, in the theaters. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then the thing is like Yellow Jacket, Yellow Jacket. It's like you remember back in the 80s, Lord of the Flies. Like it was like young people that they got stranded in a so they made their own government, their own culture, their own thing. It's something similar to that. So it's really, really, really good. So,
check it out.
Yep. And listen, go get a robot and go to Carnaval.
No, you might get stolen.
Carnaval. Yeah.
You might steal your woman.
Yeah, so I
They
don't know
might
if you
steal
guys,
your woman bot.
I don't know if you notice it right now is Mardi Gras, but Mardi Gras is Carnaval for the Latinos. And
Right.
believe it or not, it's just not in the United States. It wasn't, brought from the Europe, from the French over here to New Orleans. No, it's been all over the world. It's
But where
been
did
in the Latino
where did it-
Americas,
where did it-
in the Caribbean.
Where did it originate?
Well, let me tell you that.
Oh, you do have it. Okay, I'm going to look it up.
Oh, don't look it up. You have
I said,
to have
I
it
asked
already,
you
though.
if you had it. You said yes. I said, okay.
So,
if you didn't,
anyway,
I was going to look it up.
No, actually, Mardi Gras is origin is a Christian holiday that dates back thousands of years ago, and is the opening door to spring, to prepare to Lent. So back many years ago, they used to do all this fancy little
Fancy
get together, and it has flashy costume, savory foods, because once Lent came, you couldn't eat.
Right.
So it was like a big party. But then through the French and culture and stuff like that, so then it became very elaborate and very sensual y toda esa cosa. Wow. Pero so it came from Venice all the way to New Orleans. So in Latin America, Venice.
It started in Italy?
No, espérate.
Venice is in Italy?
No, I'm just saying from like Europe. Venice is French from Venice to all the way to New Orleans.
That's Italian.
Pero France is in Europe.
You say Europe.
That's what I said. I said
covers the
Europe.
whole thing.
No, but I'm saying the way the way I typed it. I said from Venice.
You just
to
keep walking into
Europe.
it. You just keep walking into it. I'm just like feeding you.
No, but from Venice to New Orleans,
Europe.
it changed and.
But
Tú sabes,
for some
elaborate.
reason, I thought it started like in Brazil. It's like,
No,
it's so
actually,
huge stuff, you know?
I know because, and you wouldn't believe it. Let me tell you. The festivities mark a cultural blend of traditions that have been evolved and they brought to America by European,
Okay. Well, a lot of that stuff does start
Europe,
there. Yeah.
Europe. So, entonces, espérate. Pero in the Latino culture, Mardi Gras is known as Carnaval.
Carnaval, yeah.
So, the celebration are so symbolic and often full of sensuality. Wow.
Oh,
'Cause
you know the thing is
you know
sensuous.
the carnival in Brazil, like you mentioned, mira, bien sensual. They be like this.
Listen, if you don't get
Ding,
nothing,
ding, ding,
if you
ding,
don't get
ding. Ay,
nothing,
Dios
bro, you
mío.
might as well just hide for the rest of your life.
Pero espérate, pero después you might find that Josefa over here, because that's the only bad thing about it. Because, but if you know, you know. Pero mira, it's celebrated in Colombia. Colombia has their own Carnaval. Mexico, and I know these
But
are
do they
big
call it
countries.
Carnaval in those countries?
Yeah, they call it Carnaval.
Really?
They do call it
You would
Carnaval.
think the
El Carnaval
Mexicans
de
have a different name.
Barranquilla. En Colombia, Carnaval de Barranquilla.
Okay.
En México, el Carnaval de Mazatlán, Oaxaca, Merida,
always-
Veracruz,
I always love that name,
Campeche.
Mazatlan.
I know,
It
Mazatlán.
reminds me of the old show, The
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
Boat.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, The Love Boat, remember? They used to
Oh,
stop off at
yeah.
Mazatlan and Acapulco and
Es
stuff like
true.
that. Yeah.
Viste. Guatemala, Venezuela, Uruguay, Bolivia, Dominican Republic.
They got a
Even in
carnaval?
Puerto Rico, los carnavales, like all the carnival, for each. This is something that was brought up from the colonies when, the Americas were discovered.
Colonized.
Even, mira, Jamaica, Virgin Islands, all those Dominica, all these islands, they have their carnival. And it's crazy how traditions.
Curaçao has a nice one.
Yes, so
It has a nice one,
and it differs in each region. Everybody, culture, arts, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about music, food, having a good time, enjoying
drinking.
each other, and drinking. Yeah, mira, pitorro de todo, whatever you got. Mira, whatever you got, tú vienes y
Vito
and
Krau.
yeah, que sí que. So, it's just like, Mardi Gras has become so, well, like, can I say commercial? Commercial?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Everything. Listen,
So
everything has
everybody
become
thinks
commercialized because
it's
now they
Mardi
have.
Gras, only
they'll have,
no.
They'll have Mardi Gras sales. They'll have everything to make a buck.
Listen,
Basically.
I've been to Mardi Gras. It was the best experience ever. It was so amazing.
That was you.
No, it wasn't. No, it was so
That was you in that balcony.
amazing. Let me tell you.
I never went.
No, it's so amazing, and it's like it's like 2 weeks, more or less, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I think the big culmination is like Fat Tuesdays.
And, yes, and then you see the parades, and they throw you. Of course, you gotta show. Weepa! You gotta show some.
The boobies.
Melones, to get the bigger beat, because the bigger beats that you get is because you know.
That's where they started that.
Melones.
That's where they started.
So
I think Girls Gone Wild.
Mira, so if you get the little ones, es como que
You got little
you
boobies.
flap chester.
You have little boobies.
You got little. Pero no, that's just
You gotta know how to work it though.
And the more fun that you are, the bigger the balls they throw you.
But you know what they say, right? More than a mouthful is a waste. I don't believe that,
Yo
pero.
no sé. Pero, and the food is great. I had jambalaya. I had, what else? I had like red beans and rice. It was spicy though. And
That's what they
God.
use the kidney beans.
Oh, yeah, and it was so good. And ay Dios mío.
Everything is spiced over there. I think
It's
the water,
always.
even the water got spice in it.
Mira, I was eating, and this is me drinking water because it was spicy, and I'm not used to
But tú sabes
spiciness.
que, it's funny how when people eat spicy food, they drink water. It makes it hotter.
I know it's supposed to be what? You're supposed to be drink milk.
Cream, ice cream, milk.
Yeah.
So that soothes it a little bit. But water,
Ay.
it's like throwing water on an oil fire. It makes it bigger.
Ay, but it was so good. I get excited every time I think about it, and I hope, and I'm blessing. I really want to go next year. I had some beignets with some coffee with French.
I thought you were gonna say Bengay.
No, beignets. It's some.
I know.
Did am
I heard of it. I know what it is.
But
I know what
like
it is.
donuts.
Yeah.
Dios mío.
Beignet, yeah.
Beignet, yeah. So good.
It's mind-boggling.
And yes, and then they open 24 hours, right? So guess who was that day at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Bien va a ser.
Because después tú lo coges and then you dip it in the coffee. Ay, Dios mío. Yo no puedo. And then the coffee is like French coffee. Is this the way they make it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, I get excited. But it was such a good experience. I know you go crazy, you drink, you woohoo. But I had a good time.
Well, that's
I
good.
really
That's
had a
good. Listen, that's
time.
what counts. That's what counts.
And just
As long as you have a
at
good
the end,
time.
like you mentioned, Fat Tuesday is gonna be this coming Tuesday, March 4th. So just be by 12 midnight. You gotta be
So
inside
Tuesday,
of
we're gonna have a lot of news, huh?
a
We're
lot
gonna have
of
some more reports on Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras.
crazy, crazy. Jessica's like this, gonna be left like that. Tú sabes, she's gonna lose un taco. She's gonna be walking like this because she lost a taco.
Changing the subject. Before I left the house, I heard about an actress that passed away suddenly.
Yeah, her name is Michelle Trachtenberg. She died. Yeah, she was 39 years old.
She died. They say that it could have been complications from a liver transplant. That
Yeah,
recently
she had a lot of problems. And
Before I left the
was
house, I heard
young.
about that. I said, it's sad, man.
And she was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Right, and
She's
something
been
else, and another show.
A couple of movies. So
condolences to the family
Condolences,
and family, friends, and fans.
Yeah, and also Roberta Flack passed away.
Roberta Flack, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the Grammy Award winner passed away.
Well, she was in her 90s, no?
She was 88.
88,
almost 90.
almost, yeah.
So she the Killing Me Softly, and also the first time I ever saw your face, which is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Every time I saw your face, and it was so good.
You gonna cry?
So no,
Okay.
but our condolences.
Condolences to her family and her fans and friends and stuff. I've been there. I rode on the last steamboat. Oh, nice.
It's so good. Listen. If I'm being blessed, I don't. Our condolences to the one that passed away. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to change, but if I'm being blessed next year, I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna I'm gonna post it here for the Latino Rudio.
She's
so you
gonna
guys
report
can go.
live.
Yes, I'm gonna be like this.
Hopefully, no, she's gonna be like this. How you doing?
No, but I'm gonna go to the haunted plantations.
Uh-oh. They're coming.
Ay, Dios mío. And I'm gonna go and see the crocodiles. Or the crocodiles.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the swamps.
Oh, I want to go to swamp.
No, you might not
No,
come out.
I did the swamp tour already.
The tour, but you don't want to go.
And I went to the plantation tour, and then I went to the vampire tour.
There's a lot of history down there. That's a lot of history.
And the cemetery tour, because let me tell you, fun fact about New Orleans. Back many years ago, they believed that if you bury somebody, your loved one, on the ground, they're gonna come back to life.
Yeah.
So what they did is that they started burying them, above ground. So when you go to New Orleans, a lot of the cemeteries have Muslims.
Muslims, yeah.
And because a lot of people were
You
like,
open the
yo,
door and you go, hey, what's up, tío?
mira, tú no, I'm not, no, because I don't want you to come back. And the money's mine.
You know what you do? You just chop them up and bury them in different places. They can't find themselves.
Ay, that's gonna be like.
They can't find it. No. You don't want one dragging around without an arm. ¿Dónde está el brazo mío?
Ay, Dios
Where's
mío.
my arm?
But it's a town of rich and culture
And a lot of history.
and history and a lot of of course the vampire stuff.
Everything. Voodoo.
And rice, love that place. So
I love their red beans and rice.
love it.
Oh, my God.
But the food is so good. It's
Yes.
really good. I have to say.
Did you try the crawfish?
No.
You gotta try it.
You know
You gotta
why?
try it.
You
You
know
gotta try
why?
it.
Because it was looking at me kind of a certain way.
It's not
and
for
I
you to look
appreciate
at.
it.
Eat it.
I didn't appreciate the crawfish looking at me like this, with those beady eyes. I was like, oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. So that's why I didn't like it.
In other words, you were chicken.
Yeah, I didn't like it because it was just there.
Just try it.
crawfish there.
Just try it. You might
Nah.
like it. That's what they did with crocodile.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean alligator.
Oh,
I
but
tried
anyway-
alligator for the first time. It's not something that I would
Or
eat a lot
frog
of.
legs.
I don't like frog legs. There's no meat on the things.
So if you eat frog legs, you're gonna start jumping, rabbit,
Maybe you might
Rabbit.
grab it.
and then this is gonna go. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Or like, don't you
Wow.
like every time you go to get fast food from the Chinese restaurant, when you come home, you licking your paw?
Oh my God, Johnny! I am now traumatized. I don't want
that's
Chinese
old,
no
man. That's
more.
old. And people say, "Oh, that's not real chicken they have there." No, they buy the smallest chicken.
Oh,
They buy
wow.
the small chickens. They don't
Well,
get
chicken wings are kind of small when you
I
go
don't like
to the
chicken
Chino.
wings. There's no meat on them things.
Ay, Dios mío. But
don't
anyway,
like
if
it.
you've been to Carnival, listen, comment below. Let us know what you did. How crazy you got. We want.
Or make up something. Make up something.
Just listen. We're not gonna say nothing to nobody.
It's just between us.
me and you.
Between us. Let's get.
So anyway, so what you got for us?
Well,
What
let's
you got
get
for
to
us?
something about what's been on everybody's mind.
Really? What?
Eggs.
Oh yeah.
Not the prices so much.
Oh yeah.
You ever wonder why eggs come in different sizes from the chicken?
Oh, I don't know. Tell us. I want to know.
No. What is your take on it? Why do you think they come in different sizes?
Is the type of food that they and how they fertilize?
That's a little bit of it.
Okay.
That's the biggest part. Chicken, they vary in size primarily due to the age of the chicken. The younger the chicken, the smaller the egg. The older the chicken, the bigger the egg.
Viste, cause
Yeah.
you see how ladies.
And he goes, older
ladies,
hens.
he just said it.
Older hens produce larger ones, and other factors influencing the egg size
Older
include
the-
the hen's breed, the
it's like
diet,
we-
and
we
the
like fine
environmental
wine.
and the environmental conditions. But the biggest factor is the age of the egg. I mean, the age of the hen. And it's funny because I was
Johnny is
wondering-
our-
a couple of weeks ago. I was wondering. I said, you know what? Why is the egg so different? I said, oh, that explains it. Because people will say, oh, the bigger the eggs is no good. It's just no.
Egg is an egg. I don't
Google
care.
is your friend.
I say, you see, he said it right here, and then when I say something, he said no.
Well, but
Google
what?
is the best friend ever.
How do you think I find out so many information?
Johnny
Do my
has
research.
become our expert,
Listen, they used to call me Johnny
our,
Googles at
our
work.
gallina expert.
No, I found that fascinating because a lot of people say, oh, different egg sizes can be different sizes of nutrition or whatever. I said, you know what? Let me find this thing out, and boom! Everywhere I went, every side I went.
Mira, Charles says because the
size.
older ones are more open.
Exactly. Me and Charles, we were talking about that earlier. The
Listen,
paquetita,
'cause
they're
we're-
already stretched out.
Listen,
It
because
just comes out.
because we are like wine. We fine wine.
Oh, that's
the
what it
older
is?
we are, the more tastier
And you know what's funny?
and great that
But
we
you see,
are.
the bigger
Ladies, talk to me.
the older
you know it's true.
the older the hen, the bigger the egg. The older the woman, the more headaches they become.
Oh.
You walk into that one.
No, that's not Johnny. That was not funny.
It was hilarious.
No, it wasn't.
If I said it about a man, you pee on yourself by laughter.
No.
Yes, it would.
I know. I got Pampers.
You got. Well, it depends.
Well, I don't use those.
Ba-doom, psh. Oh, which one you use? Doña Monsi brand?
No, yo no uso eso.
No.
Johnny, tú te pones depends.
Hell no. If I'm gonna pee on myself, I'll pee on myself.
I
Ya
know.
está.
I know, yo no.
Me quito los calzoncillos y lo lavo.
So yeah, no, but talking about eggs, there was a couple of influencers that since the eggs are so expensive, they decided to fertilize their own eggs. Yes, believe it or not. Yes. But mira, I forgot. I forgot that I didn't write it down in my notes. But yeah, a couple of influencers, what they decided to do was to get a couple of hens and start and a cock, a rooster. They named cock. I didn't name that.
Say rooster.
I didn't say that. Britannica Encyclopedia said that.
But you could say rooster.
Yeah, but I said like a rooster. Pero they decided to get their own hens and made them so they could make their own eggs because the eggs are so expensive.
But you know how much is it going to cost to feed these eggs, to feed them and take care of them, and it's going to be.
Listen, I guess they're going to do. Yo no sé.
Now, if you had a farm,
pero a lot of people.
If you had a lot of space, you get a bunch of them, and you could definitely get some eggs. But it's funny because I was talking to Charles earlier about buying directly from an egg farm. A lot of the times, the prices are the same. I said, how could the prices be the same? But listen to me. No, but listen. Yeah. How can the prices be the same? Because, all right, now, you have a certain amount of eggs. Now, you sell it to the grocer. You got to ship it there, so it's going to cost you a little bit more. And then he's going to jack up his price, so it should come out more than what you're buying in the farm.
Right.
But a lot of times, there's not much of a difference in the price.
It's true.
So somebody's doing something.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I came across that story, and I'm like, it's not really a story. I read it in Reddit, but it was just a comment. Somebody said, a lot of people who have backyards, who have the space.
You can do that, yeah.
I mean, they decided to get their own chickens.
Some chickens, from what I understand, I think they can lay up to 4 eggs a day.
Mira pa' allá. So
you get like about 10.
Do like what?
You get
3
10?
dozen a week?
You can get 3 dozen a week.
You keep one, and then you sell the other 2?
No. In my house, me by myself, I'll eat a dozen eggs in a week because I have 2 eggs every single day.
Oh, okay. Huevón?
Call me huevón. I don't care.
Yeah, they rent the hens.
You can rent hens. Yeah, but I don't want to rent hens because I don't know who had it before.
No, you rent them in a farm. Don't you rent them in a farm and they take care of it and you pay?
If you live upstate or in Pennsylvania, whatever, it'd be smart to get it from a farm.
Es verdad.
You get it directly and you eliminate the middleman.
Es verdad.
That's why when I moved to Florida, they have a lot of egg farms down there. Or they hopefully but then if you buy it from the big chains like Walmart, you can get them cheaper generally because what they do is they negotiate. They negotiate with these people. Say, listen, you got to sell these eggs to me at a different price. If not, I go somewhere else.
No,
they buy tons of eggs because they got to supply the stores.
Sí.
So you could probably get them for cheaper. And I've seen them cheaper. I've seen them up to $3 a dozen cheaper than a supermarket from the neighborhood.
Yeah, so. Bueno,
it depends. You gotta
buy
know
your
the
chickens,
shop.
buy yourself a rooster / cock soup. Y mira, rock and roll. Let them, chicky, wah, wah, and get yourself some 3 dozen of eggs, baby. Y me venden uno because, I'm looking for eggs.
Now, one thing we want to go into that Charles mentioned in a comment the other day about gluten.
Gluten-free?
Gluten-free foods and stuff like that, and like the bread
and
everything.
What's gluten?
It's a protein.
Oh.
It's a protein that's found in grains, and that they make bread with. Grains and wheat and stuff. 9 times out of 10, there is gluten in your white bread. Because the only way you can remove gluten from bread is using gluten-free flours like almond flour or coconut flour, but then you're going to have a dry-ass bread.
Okay. Well, you think that there's gluten eggs or something?
No. People say that they develop allergies because of gluten. But there is no scientific proof to corroborate that because they haven't come up with any proof that gluten does cause allergies.
Oh, espérate, I got confused. I thought we were still talking about the eggs.
No,
I'm
gluten,
like,
gluten. I said gluten.
Oh, this is the next topic. I'm sorry. I'm like, what do you mean there's gluten in the eggs?
She's stuck with that rooster other name thing. That's what it is. Stuck in her head.
Sorry.
But like in the breads, 9 times out of 10, no matter what bread you're going to eat, is going to have gluten unless this bread is made with almond flour or coconut flour, or gluten-free all-purpose flour blends, which is going to have something else. And additionally, you can explore sourdough fermentation with specific bacteria, and that may reduce gluten levels. But this process is so complex and it's not widely used commercially.
No.
So 9 times out of 10, guess what? You're having gluten. It's having a placebo effect on you.
Bueno, whoever is watching your diet, now you know. Now you know. Johnny told you don't get no gluten.
Don't eat
because then you're gonna become gluten.
No, because the thing is, it's not a proven fact that people develop allergies to gluten. It's what else is in the food that they're eating that might be triggering it. Because there's no scientific evidence to prove that yet. So, guess what?
Pero mira,
You're a glutton for gluten.
just so you know, since you've been eating a lot of gluten and you don't know what gluten and what food is,
It's a protein.
Guess what happened? Mira, look what happened to these people because, somebody was eating gluten somewhere. Married couple forced to sit next to a woman's body after she drops dead in a 15-hour flight. ¿Tú puedes creer eso? Yes, mira, a husband and a wife say they were forced to sit next to a woman's body for several hours after she dropped dead on a 15-hour flight. ¿Tú puedes creer eso?
But
They were en route to Melbourne, Australia, to Doha, Qatar.
They call it Qatar. I call it Qatar. So
Yay!
that's a long ass flight.
Cobra Kai. Okay. And when the identified female passenger suffered a medical emergency. Ella estaba, ay, Dios mío. So in the aisle through the long haul, airway, during the long haul flight, ¿qué pasó? Unfortunately, the lady couldn't be saved.
Did they at least cover her?
Bendita. Yeah.
They should have covered her.
Espérate, she looked like a ghost. Espérate, entonces, but let me tell you, mira. So unfortunately, the lady couldn't be saved, which was pretty heartbreaking, bendito.
Yeah.
Eso está malo. So they tried to wheel her up to business class, but they couldn't because she was heavy. She was a big girl. She was heavy.
And that's dead weight.
And yes,
Literally.
and they wrap her up in all the blankets from the, like the airline blanket, and then they put a little, the little
A sign?
wing.
Do not touch.
A little,
Do not disturb.
do not move.
I'm sorry.
I had to. Do not, treat with care because it's fragile. Okay, it's fragile. And bendito. So what happened was that there was an Australian, the Australian couple. Was in the middle aisle, not the middle aisle, but
the middle row.
The middle row,
yeah.
And they were occupying two.
This side
seats.
up.
Yeah.
Fragile.
This side, it's fragile. It might, ay bendito.
Yeah, it is messed up.
Like what is it like? Caution, like inflammable. Flammable. Pero entonces, so they had two seats available next to them. So they go in and explain to the couple, I'm so sorry, but could you please move over because we need those two seats. So they have to move over to another side in the same row, and they place the lady there all covered up in blankets. Can you tú puedes creer eso? Can you believe that? That's crazy.
You gotta understand. What are they gonna do with the body?
Well, the thing is that they have to land.
And throw it away.
They have to.
They're in the middle of the ocean
because they couldn't even put it down, anywhere. Because she was a big girl.
Yeah.
She was heavy, and the crew was frustrated. So they have to wrap her up and just sit there until they arrive to their destination. And the thing is that they cooperated the couple.
Yeah, had no
but it
choice.
Was funny. It was kind of like. What's going on? So when they finally landed, the couple who were flying to Italy, they were going to do a connection to go to Italy, said the airline crew told them to remain in their seats while first responder came to retrieve the body. So they didn't get out of the airline, the plane, in a couple of hours. So they had to sit there, sit and stay inside until they take the body out. ¿Tú puedes creer eso?
Wow.
Ay, Dios mío.
But you know what's talking about that? You remember
what would you have done? Let us know.
But there's really nothing you can do.
I know, but that's so creepy.
Who you telling? I would have been creeped out the whole flight. But
imagine that bodily fluids.
You can't sue the airline. You can't. I mean.
Bodily fluids, noises.
No.
Pass gas.
Oh my God. Rigor mortis. To get stiff.
Because I've heard that when people passed away, they still pass gas.
No, what it is.
And they still move
the thing is all your brakes release. So if you had anything in your stomach, te va a mear, te va a cagar, all that stuff.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío, santísimo. No, but that's scary.
Yeah, but no.
That is very scary.
That, you remember I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden? Mm-hmm. You know what happened to her, right?
No, what happened to us? Adios, what happened
Barbara
to her?
Eden,
Not me.
she carried her second son for almost 8 months before.
What the heck? You found that?
No. I knew about it. I knew about this for years already.
You have it in your phone.
I knew it. I just looked it up as we were talking. Let me finish.
No, I'm just.
Turn off your mic.
All right,
no, seriously.
Okay.
This because it hit me hard because I saw it in an interview with her.
Mm-hmm.
She was, I wouldn't say forced, But she carried her second child for almost 8 months before being informed that he had died in the womb.
Oh, wow. That's sad. That's,
what she described as an awful experience. She had to endure the pregnancy until the end, despite knowing that whatever was going to come out of her was dead already for months.
So they couldn't.
For some reason, she did say why, but I just brought up the little quick tidbit about it. Mm-hmm. She did say why,
right?
But I don't remember it, and she had to carry it to term.
Wow.
A dead baby in her body, and she said that messed her up for the rest of her life.
That is.
It's sad.
It's sad, and I'm sorry, ladies, for the females.
This was years ago.
Go through that. When you have a stillborn inside of you. I was just wondering, like, if what happened, maybe because it was so many years ago.
I mean,
like, why they couldn't remove the baby?
I mean, I'm sure they said it, but I just did a search and
that's why I was like, what the heck are you doing?
No, but it gives you guys say, let me look this up. They did say
That's
it.
so sad.
I just don't remember what it was, but like when you give birth to a stillborn, it's usually died like right before the birth.
Yeah.
She had to carry this thing for 8 months.
Oh my God.
Almost from the moment she conceived.
That's crazy.
Until she found out. Now, she didn't, of course, you're going to know that something is wrong if you don't feel the child moving as it's growing and stuff. And then that's when she was informed that your child had died in your womb. I said, wow. I get goosebumps. That's sad.
I'm so sorry.
Sad.
And,
that's sad. That's got to be, I can't tell you how that feels, but that's got to be some serious trauma.
I am so sorry, and I'm sending my love to a lot of women out there that
have to go through this stuff.
That been through that and going through that,
There was a fat female that didn't know she was having a baby until she went to the bathroom. Listen, talking about that, not fat.
Oh, no way.
My mother didn't know she was pregnant until she was in her 7th month with me.
Oh my God, really?
She was wearing her regular clothes. She went for a checkup.
But
and you do pee-pee and stuff.
Did her monthly thing stop?
No, she kept having a period.
That is
she kept having a period, and when she went, they informed her, said, "Ma'am, you're about 7 months pregnant." Mother freaked out.
That is so,
Yeah, she didn't know she was pregnant with me. She gained a little bit of weight, but not a belly weight. She was wearing her regular clothes, no maternity clothes, nothing.
It's so interesting because
and
women.
Look how cute I came out.
Bueno, yo no dije eso. Él dijo eso.
You're lucky it wasn't a wet whip.
I fall.
You're lucky I didn't whip my finger.
Oh, that's nasty.
I know, right? Oh, she came out green.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look, my finger's sticky.
John is nasty.
No, you look at it digging the nail.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know how you females, not to change the conversation.
About earwax?
No, about why men have the pinky nails so long. That's not attractive. My opinion. What do you guys think? Let us know below.
I don't.
I think that I always thought that men leave it long just to go like this.
No. That's when you have tissue. You get better stuff with tissue because you can go deeper. No,
but
if you stick a finger in there, you're going to cut yourself. No way.
It was just a simple question. If anybody knows,
I really can't even give you a logical reason why I do it. It's just, I don't know. I've been like that for the longest. Maybe it's because I've seen other people when I was growing up that had it and stuff. I don't.
Ay, Dios mío.
And it's funny, when I cut it, it feels weird.
Really?
Yeah, it feels weird. I don't know. I'm used to it, and I don't know. Sometimes I cut it off, and then I say, "Damn, why did you cut it off?"
So sorry for changing the subject. It's just that I saw it coming at me, and I was like,
"No, it is stupid. It is interesting, but I couldn't give you a logical reason. I couldn't. I
was just wondering, like, this is a good topic to talk about because it's like,
I'll look it up.
Oh, he's gonna look it up.
Listen. I'm interested in finding out why.
But going back, my condolences to every female, because we women go through so much, with menopause and stuff like that. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Now that you mention, we're talking about men and why they do certain things. Like, I was just watching the Drew Barrymore show the other day, a couple of days ago, and Halle Berry said that she was diagnosed.
No,
like having. ¿Qué pasó?
I just looked it up. Check it out. Many men grow their pinky nails for various reasons, including cultural significance to signify wealth and social status, or for practical use like cleaning ears,
oh my
or playing
God,
musical, or playing musical instruments, and in some cases, it can also be used as a personal reference or a fashion statement. So
thought-
it has different reasons.
Oh, and sniff cocaine too.
No, you can't get enough there.
Come on.
No, use a spoon.
That's like you know what? You get the little.
That's a waste. No, that's a waste. No, that's a waste.
Oh,
that's a waste.
damn.
You gotta get the long one. You gotta get
How you know?
You gotta get the long ones.
I'm
I'm Puerto Rican. The other guys
Listen, I don't do none of that stuff.
smoke pot and we sniff coke.
Ay, Dios. Oh my
I
God.
don't, pero-
Dios mío.
No, but
¡Qué
so
bochinche!
it
I'm going to tell Doña Monsi.
It has its various uses, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
There we go.
Pero mira que we go through changes. We go through things in our lives. And mira, like I was mentioning about Halle Berry. You know, she was diagnosed with having herpes. She didn't have herpes. And it's just, you know, women, you know, the menopause stage is so, every year there's something new. And like men go through, changes, you know, they just get a smaller car, you know, because they want to look big or whatever, you know.
I don't want a smaller
they
car.
go to, but they get
Give me
like the
SUV,
sports.
I like the big
No, they
trucks.
get the convertible and the little Corvette. And they'll be like this, hey. So everybody goes through like a midlife change, you know, not crisis. I don't want to say crisis, but midlife, you know. And we go through things. We go through things.
Usually when men go through midlife crisis, they'll get like a motorcycle and stuff like Harley.
Y
And
después
stuff.
Puerto
Puerto Ricans don't use coke.
It is too
It is too
expensive.
expensive for them. That's why they call it a white person drug. You ain't lying.
It's true.
You ain't lying. But you know
It's
this?
true.
It's what is it called? There was a quote. It's
What?
a rich man's drug and a poor man's habit.
Ay, Dios.
Yeah.
Ay, no. Eso, mira, eso es serio. Eso
Yeah.
es serio. Eso es bien serio. Pero mira, when you're upset and you're going through changes and stuff like that and you get mad at the world and everything bothers you, do what this lady did. Guess what? Mira, this Welsh lady from Europe, woman pleads guilty to sending fart videos to boyfriend's ex. Mira.
She's sending what?
Farts video
Fart
to her boyfriend's
videos.
ex. Because she was just frustrated. She's going through midlife crisis. She's going to menopause. Her man left her. So she got mad at her man's,
You know what
her
would've done?
ex-man's new girlfriend.
You know what I would have done?
You know?
I would have took those videos and I would have posted them online with her name on it.
Ay, Dios mío, pero mira, her name is Rhiannon Evans. Admitted sending at least 8 videos to Deborah Pratrach, algo así, where she passed God directly into the lens. ¿Quién hace eso?
Her.
¿Tú puedes creer eso? This is crazy.
Listen, I would have posted them online with her name on it.
Mira, a woman in Wales has pleaded guilty to reeking.
Yeah.
Oh,
In Wales?
her boyfriend, ex-girlfriend,
That's in the UK.
by repeatedly sending her cyber farts, according to UK media.
Cyber farts.
Have you got, ladies?
That's an international
Lady.
fart zone.
Lady, have you guys done that? I don't know.
They're
Like,
not gonna
I never
admit it.
thought of that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to send somebody a fart.
Send it to me.
What is it called? A cyber fart
Send
to
it to me.
somebody.
Send it
No,
to
I'm
me.
not going to send it to
Because
you.
I guarantee you it'll be all
No.
over TikTok tomorrow morning.
No, you're off TikTok, remember?
No, I got it back.
You got it. Oh, I
You didn't
knew.
see me?
I knew Johnny couldn't
Dum-dum.
stay away from
You're
TikTok.
following me.
I knew
You're
Johnny
following me.
wasn't.
but
No,
I don't-
God, you
I don't
reopened
post
it.
much. I don't post much.
Aha! I knew it.
I got bored.
Where?
I'll get rid of it again.
You know, at the end of the day,
I'll get rid of it
mean,
again.
It's not the best thing, but you know, sometimes, you know, it's for entertainment purposes. Why not? But listen, if you get mad at somebody and somebody just did you wrong, just send them a cyber fart. That's cool, right? And then put the lens. Mira, take your cell phone y te lo pone ahí mismo. Mira, pra.
You
And here
sick.
you go. Listen, this is, you know, it's social media. This is what the life we live in now, where everybody does everything
Yeah.
remotely. Yeah. So, can you believe that? Ay, Dios mío, yo no puedo. Esta gente you know, I come across these little stories and I'm like, really? Really? But anyway, what you got? What else you got?
Not much. Let me see.
What you mean, nothing much? Ay, Dios mío,
I
yo no
put
puedo
something
creer
else.
este Johnny.
Show's almost over. Date quieta.
Ay, Dios mío, pero
Oh, I got, okay.
he found something.
No. I did this last
Okay.
week.
What you did last
It
week?
was
Yeah.
8 of the smartest quotes ever told.
Ay, Dios mío.
No.
From cyber farts to quotes.
You asked me
That's
what
so
I got.
great.
You're the one that came up with the
I
fails.
know. But at least, a combination. I'll give it to you in combination,
We're
baby.
going to go from disgusting to reality.
Ay, Dios
Okay?
mío. Okay, go ahead, Johnny.
Okay.
Take it away.
This is from somebody named Seneca.
Ay,
We suffer more in our imagination than we do in reality.
is that a quote?
No. I just said 8 of the smartest quotes ever told.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
Okay, well, that's great. Okay, what else you have?
It's never too late to be what you might have been. By George
Oh,
Eliot.
I heard that. I heard that. Yeah.
Our life is what our thoughts make it.
Es verdad,
by
yeah,
Marcus
yeah.
Allen. He goes,
Oh.
care
Go,
about.
Allen.
Listen, this is a good one.
Uh-huh.
Care about what other people think, and you'll always be their prisoner.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? It's true.
I'm not getting
It's
locked
true.
up.
This is by Lao Tzu.
soup. I like soup.
A fool is known by speech, and a wise man by silence. Yep. He goes, if you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. By Confucius.
Ah, pues espérate, yo me voy. Bye. Pram-pam.
The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear.
¿Ah? ¿Qué fue? ¿Aló? ¿Aló?
Thinking is difficult. That's why people judge. By Carl Jung.
I don't think anything is difficult.
That's
Nothing
why
at
people.
all.
This is no. When thinking, if you when a person thinks for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
that's difficult. That's why it's so much easier for them to judge other people. Not everybody, but
Not
a lot of
everybody.
society, because you see it every day on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, and all
It's
the
so
places.
true. I think that personally, me, when I see things that are difficult, I start masterminding how to make it undifficult.
See, but you're
So
a
I'm
different
always
breed.
thinking.
You're a different breed.
Why is it people calling it difficult? Why don't just
Because
marinate?
those usually are weak people that come up in a weak society, and they have nothing better to do but to be in other people's business. But then again, people put their business out there for people to be in.
That's
their
why they get
business, so.
cyber farts.
Send me a cyber fart, please.
I'm gonna send everyone.
Send me one. No. If you send me a
Listen.
cyber fart, everybody will have it by the end of the day.
Listen, if you need, if you want a cyber fart, call the show, call the Latino Rudio. We have just send us, Cash App, Venmo. We accept
Yeah,
everything.
we'll give you all
And
different
we
kind of
send-
sounds.
We'll send a Latino Rudio cyber
Listen,
fart.
we'll give you the bubble one. The bubble one like this.
Oh, that's your fart. My fart is deep.
I know.
My fart
I'm
is
sure.
very deep.
Hers is like.
No, that's not. No, I'm not a horse. I don't sound like a horse. Mine is bougie, but nice.
Moist?
But nice.
They're moist?
No, oh no.
You don't gotta check your underwear
I know.
afterwards.
Ay, por favor, Johnny.
That's not what I heard.
I know. What you mean you heard? You didn't hear anything. Let me tell you.
Hey, listen. I don't
But
know.
anyway,
I
what
hear,
else?
I hear things.
What other quotes you got? I like these.
No,
Go ahead.
I said the 8.
That's it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I said 8.
Coño, pero yo quería que
Stop being greedy.
Yo quería que había más.
Stop being greedy.
So
Let me see
let's
what I
come
got.
up with new quotes.
I know I did
Let's
something.
come up with new quotes. When it's difficult, just get yourself a hot chocolate and a donut filled with cream, and everything will be smooth.
Boston cream.
Well, Boston don't
I
pay
love
us
Boston
here, so.
cream. I don't care. A Boston cream with a. People these days are like Pampers, always on your ass, full of shit. Hey, you ain't lying,
By
bro.
Charles La Loma, yeah!
Or if you're a white person, Charles La Loma.
No,
listen,
Paloma,
hey, listen.
La Loma. Yeah, go ahead. You come up with a
I got one
quote.
by Charles. Charles will know this one by the famous Rowdy Piper.
Ay, that's
Just
so
when you
tacky.
think you have the answer, I change the question.
That's so tacky.
It's not tacky.
But just you gotta
Roddy
come up with it.
Piper?
I know, but you gotta come up with it.
I didn't make these up. I told you who made them.
I know, but make up. I did that. I make one up. Charles make one up. Johnny make one up.
You made one up?
Well, no, say whatever because you like coffee. I'm
Which
like,
one?
look, when my thoughts get dark, like coffee, just smooth it out and put some sugar in it and see how things will develop.
Drain out your coffee and put sugar in it? What are you putting sugar in if you drain the coffee?
No, because you put no drink like
No.
the
Strain
drain,
it
the
out.
strain it out.
You messed
There
it up.
is.
You messed it up.
No, but it's a good quote. ¿Viste how
You can't be the
and I came
you
out with
can't
my
be
own quote?
you can't be a quote master.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come up with a quote. I'm waiting. Carnaval.
This is Evie.
Carnaval.
Don't be like Evie.
Yeah, be
That's
like
my
me.
quote. No, don't be like her.
Why not?
Don't be like her.
Oh my God, that's so tacky, Johnny.
What is
Be
that?
no, be. You know,
It's a
at the end of the day, it's a quote. Okay, all right. Listen, you know what? The best quote ever. Just follow us on social media. Follow us.
There you go.
Follow the page.
Follow the page.
Let your
Hit like,
chilla know,
subscribe, send us
the
some money.
chilla, the neighbor.
I think alcapurrias, empanadas,
And if you want
tostones.
if you want us to promote you, you know, I'll go over and I'll make you a commercial.
If you cook too much, invite us over. We help you eat.
Yeah, I like.
As long as you have some cafe.
But just make sure that not to be gluten because you
No,
can't have gluten.
she says who?
Oh, I don't know. You were talking about gluten.
I didn't say me. You kidding me?
You know, pero mira, no. What else? That's a good quote. Pero sigue para arriba.
Somebody made it up.
I know.
Somebody's tío or somebody's tía.
I don't know.
Somebody's abuela.
Somebody made something up.
Or bueno.
You know.
No, bueno.
Bueno.
A lot
I
of
say that
Dominicans-
bueno.
A lot of Dominicans say that.
Say bueno.
A lot of bueno.
I have my Dominican friends say
Or
bueno.
like when you say it's cold, the Puerto Ricans say hace un frío pelú,
Ajá.
and the Dominicans say hace un frío que pica.
Ajá. Es verdad. Es verdad.
Peace, my brother.
So, entonces, pero ya no es
It's a little
verdad.
inside
It's
joke,
like
friends.
no, pero it's
Everybody got funny quotes.
talking about that. You mentioned about how different cultures and different countries how certain things are said. You know what I came up? Mira, I was trying to learn languages before we leave real quickly. You know what Taiwei Kuaitiao means?
She messed it up. I have no idea what.
Listen, that's good day, friend, in Taino. So it's Tai, which is good, Wei, which is day. So it's Taiwei Gaitiao, something like that. And it's good day, friend, in
Let me see that.
Taino
Let
language.
me see that.
You know?
Let me see it.
No, let me see nothing.
But I want to see how to say it.
No, you go. Check it out. Google it. That's what I did.
Charles, cut off a mic, please.
No, it's Taiwei. Mira, Taiwei Guaitiao. And that means that's good day, friend. And then Kilmak Oilei means welcome in Mayan language. ¿Tú puedes creer eso?
I don't see where the Y was.
So I want to tell everybody, and I wanted to do it at the beginning of the show, but I didn't get a chance to. I'm so sorry. But it's Kilmak Oe means welcome in Mayan language. And then in Taino language, Taiwei Kuaitiao, that's good day, friend. Mira. You learn, the more you know. You learn here in the Latino Rudio. Right, Johnny?
I guess.
What you mean you guess?
You know how to say buen amigo in English? Good friend. There you go. Tan tan.
Bueno.
With that, have a good night, folks.
Bye,
we'll see you
guys.
next week. Love you. Mwah.
Mira,
Good vibes, everybody.
Carnaval. Happy birthday, Shirley, Friday. And
Happy
Mother
birthday,
BX.
Shirley.
Love you guys.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra.